to the third edition of the Concerned Nation Builders Initiative Full Palliative Distribution event, aimed at providing essential support to over 120 individuals from Ekpe Division. Get ready to experience the power of collective action in action. I am Lydia Ajayi, reporting for a Code blog.
Amidst the challenges of uncertain times, the Concerned Nation Builders Initiative in Ekpe rose to the occasion, organizing a heartwarming food palliative distribution event to support those in need.
School, over 5 to 6 in your Latin school in university that they are happily and they are doing well, so well in the institution right now. Then thirdly, again, Tatuman Sheni poverty alleviation, which is part of what we are doing here today. Every year, that's about to be 3 years now, 4 years. So every year we used to give back to the community. Nǹkan tí a bá ní a máa ń kójọ láti lè ran àwọn èèyàn wa lọ́wọ́. Àkọ́kọ́ tó wà ńbẹ̀ ni pé àwọn bàbá wa, ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, uncle wa tó jẹ́ olóṣèlú, if they want to give the community people ní palliative wọn, a mọ àwọn ibi tí ó máa ń dé. Àwa ń wò pé láti ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ to complement their effort, both the chairman, the rep, the assembly, láti lè ràn àwọn náà lọ́wọ́ pé àwọn tẹ́tí máa rí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì mú wọ́n ṣe pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀ tí ìdọ́dọ̀ wọn. Ókè àwa tá jẹ́ NGO ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbárùkù ti àwọn tí ó ní owó kí ilé ayé lè rọrùn fún wa pé live and let live. Ìwọ gbégbé iṣẹ́ ayé rọrùn gẹ́gẹ́ bí o ṣe jẹ́ olówó. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn tó ní náà kọ́ ṣe kí ni káwọn náà live. Wọ́n bínú sí ipò tẹ wà. Ṣé ó yẹ yín Ọlọ́run ló fi ń síbẹ̀? Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má ní àwọn tó sì ní ipò tẹ wà ẹ má ní wọn lára. So nǹkan tẹ bá ní ẹ̀fún àkàjọ gbélé ayé ní rọrùn. So we reach out to every one of them to collect token ní ọwọ́ wọn láti ní ká fi kó nǹkan pọ̀ láti fi give out fún àwọn community tó jẹ́ pé nǹkan ò tí ì dé ọ̀dọ̀ wọn ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́ láti ṣe kíni láti reach out sí wọn kódà kò ní jẹ́ pé àwọn kan ló máa gba all the time ẹ jẹ́ ká reach out sáwọn míì so that's why a ṣe gbé orúkọ báyìí lẹ́lẹ́yìn pé every year a máa reach out fáwọn. Àwọn ta budget fún tẹ́lẹ̀ was 250 èèyàn la fẹ́ reach out sí bò kí n má pàrọ̀ fún yín last year dirika rice ike ọ̀dà rice ike ọ̀dà gàrí ike ọ̀dà ìwà fún àwọn tí ó wá ní last year bá ṣe pín nìyẹn ní last year bọ̀ yẹ́ yìí my dear agbára yẹn ò ká bag of rice tí a rà ní ọdún yìí méjì la fi rà last year bag of eye tí a ti ná lórí project mọ́ gbogbo owó tó wọlé is 1.1 million naira ṣùgbọ́n ẹ tí wọ́n nǹkan tó ká ìgbà táwọn ra bag kan ní 80,000 last year they ran 40,000 which means pé báàgì méjì last year òun la fi rẹ̀ ọ̀kan lé ní ṣùgbọ́n a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ó kéré ló ń sọ ní dáhùn àwọn nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ tó pín ó tó jẹ fún 1 week 2 weeks tá a bá máa jẹ and again ní pé kò tó wá ṣe items kan la fún yín àwọn nǹkan tó wà nù ẹ̀ rice wà nù ẹ̀ ẹ̀wà wà nù ẹ̀ gàrí wà nù ẹ̀ tó o bá ti tó wa tó bá jáde bẹ́ẹ̀ àti pọ̀ ju àwọn èèyàn tí a plan fún àwọn 150 la plan fún tí àwọn tó wà nílẹ̀ bá ti kọjá àwọn tó jẹ́ 150 ta plan fún yẹn àwọn tó kù ó máa tó ẹ̀ máa wọ̀ ẹ́ ní àwọn aṣíwájú alórí ìjókòó táwọn náà ti fojú rí gbogbo nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ so nǹkan tá a bá tún lè ṣe láti mi emulate suffering àwọn èèyàn a máa try láti ṣe so nǹkan kẹrin tá a tún máa ń ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wa nípa máa ń promote good governance ìjọba tó bá ṣe dáadáa à ń yìn à dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ à tún ní kó tún ṣe ju bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lọ ṣùgbọ́n ètò ò bá ṣe dáadáa náà a máa ṣe kí ni a máa pè sákèésí pé bàbá àwọn èèyàn yọ̀ yín síbẹ̀ láti lọ represent wa ní ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ bá wa ṣe kó dáa kí ilé ayé lè rọrùn fún gbogbo aláti gbé so without much ado ìdí tá a fi wá náà nìyẹn láti make sure pé gbogbo àwọn tí chairman wa rep àti assembly tó ti ń pín àwọn tó kù tó ètí ìdọ́dọ̀ wọn a fẹ́ compliment ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti gbé láti lè jẹ́ pé àwọn tó ètí ìdọ́dọ̀ wọn ká lè jẹ́ kí ó dọ́dọ̀ wọn òun ni a ṣe pé orú ìjókòó tí a pè ní èní so kò dẹ̀ tó wá jẹ́ pé eléyìí ló máa jẹ́ àṣemọ́ ní ọdọọdún bá ṣe máa ṣe náà nìyẹn 250 tá à ń retí yẹn lẹ́yìn pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run by next year a tún máa ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ so wá pé àwọn ìjọba wa both the federal the state and the local government individuals philanthropists àti rep assembly all the tiers of government a pè wọ́n láti wòye pé àwọn NGO tó bá ń ṣe dáadáa ní locality kọ̀ọ̀kan kó try láti partner pẹ̀lú wọn láti lè jẹ́ kó máa reach out sí àwọn èèyàn àwa súnmọ́ àwọn tó wà ní grassroots ju àwọn ìjọba míì lọ.
As the sun climbed higher in the sky, the doors opened, and members of the community streamed in, their faces reflecting a mix of gratitude and relief. Families, young and old, queued patiently. Their eyes alight with hope. The atmosphere buzzed with warmth as volunteers offered words of encouragement and smiles of reassurance to each recipient.
She will tell the local in the line of God, not train morally, spiritually, not financially, potentially, educationally. So a father upon you, and you can't train no more. If you can buy biscuit, daddy, you have to go back on lobby. I want no more potential. I want to compare see in quantity and inside the page, you know, see now. Be so much then. So Allah upon you. Mutowa ki CNI ní kankan gbé dání because Yorùbá ní tí ebi bá tẹ́ nínú tó kán nínú ìṣẹ́ tí bá kó inú ìṣẹ́ ẹ ṣe òòsà ìṣẹ́gun ṣe. Even United Nations wọ́n sọ pé food is a right, food for everybody is a right, it's not a privilege. Ẹ̀tọ́ gbogbo ẹni ká jẹun ká yó, it is not a privilege. It is a right, and that is why today àwọn èèyàn ń gba page lórí food, wọ́n ṣe master lórí food, wọ́n ṣe BSc lórí food, because they know importance of food in our life. Today èèyàn lè lówó kan kó máa lọ jẹjẹ kújẹ, a máa jẹ fún ẹsẹ̀ ìsìnkú ẹ̀. So oúnjẹ ṣàgbà owó tíyàn jẹ sínú ó ṣàgbà owó, and that's why I want to commend them for the good effort they are putting into this program. We need to encourage them to do more. Having said that, we all need to come round our God of it down early, because he said live and let live. Ẹlòmíì náà ní tí ó dẹ̀ ṣe kí ni ó fi fẹ́ fún yẹn kó máa bàjẹ́ mọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ máa ṣe kí ni kó máa fún àwọn èèyàn. So ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa náà ká ṣe kí ni ká ronú sí nǹkan tí wọ́n gbé fún wa ní àárọ̀ yìí.
Àwọn ọ̀gá wa wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀kọ́ ìmọ̀ education ọ̀pọ̀ ju ìdẹ́nṣẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ ju gbogbo àwọn tó jókòó síwájú tá à ń wò yìí àti èmi gan tí mo bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ tí ò bá ṣe ọpẹ́ ti education ó ṣeé ṣe kán má tà wá náà síbí láti wá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ sọ pé ẹ mọ̀ mí dáadáa tó bá yẹ pé tòótọ́ lẹ mọ̀ mí ọmọ apẹja ni mí lẹ́pẹ̀ẹ́ ń bí bàbá títí mi ò dẹ̀ kàwé ìyá mi ò kàwé bẹ̀tẹ̀ ọlọ́run bá kẹ́ mọ́mì ti tà wá gan ọlọ́run kẹ́ wọn ọlọ́run wá fi wọ́n kẹ́ dádì wa nítorí mọ́mì wa lajú gan ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde ni mọ́mì wa mi sọ pé àwọn tẹ̀sán ò lajú o ṣé wọ́n yí pé kò sí bí ẹ̀pẹ̀ àmì bí Ìjẹ̀bú-Òde ṣe lè lajú tó ìgbà tó ti jẹ́ pé dádì wa ọmọ ẹ̀pẹ̀ òun náà ló fẹ́ mọ́mì wa òun lajú jù wọ́n lọ ni tá bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pátáǹgbà míì mọ́mì wa sọ wípé ọmọdé àmì dádì wa ọmọ yìí ṣọ́ra o ó máa rò pé mi ọgbọ́n kan mo fi mú mọ́mì ẹ délé o ṣe ọ̀dà sáàdì sí ìjẹ́wọ́ pé ọgbọ́n yẹn kì í ṣe ọgbọ́n kékeré òun ni wípé ẹ̀kọ́ ti education yìí ó máa ṣe pàtàkì ó ṣe kókó ó ṣe pàtàkì ó ṣe kókó ọlọ́run ò ní máa pàtẹ́wọ́ fún wọn káwọn ọmọ wa náà kó tó wá máa pàtẹ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú ògo ọlọ́run ní máa sìn wọn káwọn ọmọ wa náà tó wá padà máa sìn wọn ọlọ́run jẹ́ kí táwọn ọmọ náà àwọn ọmọ wa dé tó ṣe wípé káwọn èèyàn náà sìn àwọn ọmọ tó ti wá dẹ́fọ̀ ọmọ wa mo bẹ̀ wá gan ni wípé bí ìbáṣewù kó ṣe rí ìṣẹ́ náà fi tọ́ àwa o ìṣẹ́ náà fi tọ́ wa o ìwà ń ṣe ìṣẹ́ kékeré o ìṣẹ́ tí àwọn òbí wa fi tọ́ wa ó ju ìṣẹ́ táwọn èèyàn rí sí yìí o wọ́n wá bẹ̀ yìí pé bí ìbá ṣe rí kẹjọ àwọn ọmọdé yìí ẹ tọ́ wọn lọ́nà gidigidi ẹ jẹ́ kó wọn understand wípé education gangan ni èèyàn lè tọ̀ tí ìlànà tó dáa tó wà ń bẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan ẹ̀mí tí ẹ̀dá lè ṣe tó yàtọ̀ sí education kì wá ń ṣe nǹkan tí èèyàn lè sáré get wọ́n máa ń ṣe díẹ̀díẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n máa fi débi tó yẹ kó dé ìyẹn ni àkọ́kọ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì òun ni wípé ìjọba tó wà lórí oyè ńsìn máa bẹ̀ wá jẹ́ ká ní sùúrù díẹ̀ fún wọn. Nǹkan tó ti bàjẹ́ fún ọdún tó pọ̀, ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa rò wípé ọjọ́ kan àbí oṣù kan ìfù kì í ṣe ọdún kan ló máa tún gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe tó máa dá o. Àti wípé kí nǹkan lè da ká máa fi enjoy ẹ̀ dáadáa. Ó dàbí nǹkan ọmọkùnrin ni, kó tó lè di oge ó máa ní lára o. Wọ́n máa gé nǹkan kan kúrò níbẹ̀ tó yẹ pé ìnira ló máa jẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bá ti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà, títa ríro ló máa ń ṣe kíní kan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà, gbogbo èyí tá à ń pass through ń sìn ní àwọn títa ríro yẹn ni o. Nàìjíríà tó da ń bọ̀. A nígbàgbọ́ wípé àwọn ìjọba wa wọ́n ní lọ́kàn láti ṣe dáadáa fún wa àti pé èròǹgbà wọn lọ́jọ́ iwájú wa nǹkan tó da ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ní sùúrù fún wọn ká dẹ̀ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn.
Ẹ̀pẹ́ ẹlẹ́ja, part of the agricultural name tá a ní is almost stolen away from us, which is that ẹlẹ́ja. Nígbà kan wọ́n gbé sí welcome to Ẹ̀pẹ́ wọ́n ní the food basket of the state. I am not too sure if you are the food basket of the state now again, because virtually Ẹ̀pẹ́ is producing nothing to the economy of the state. I have my statistics. Other than increasing in the population. Tẹ́lẹ̀ when we were young, wọ́n máa fi Èkó lẹ̀ láti wá la gàrí mọ́jọ́dá ọmọ igbó yẹn lèmi mọ́jọ́dá dẹ̀ mú dàgbà sí. Wọ́n máa fi Èkó lẹ̀ láti wá la gàrí mọ́jọ́dá wa. And they believe that gàrí mọ́jọ́dá is a name tag, is a trademark. Nínú pé ká máa ṣe gàrí, but I'm not too sure if you want gàrí mọ́jọ́dá again, because I will tell you no, kò sí mọ́. Mo sọ pé ọmọ mọ́jọ́dá lè mi, gbogbo gàrí tẹ̀ ń rí mọ́jọ́dá lè ní ìṣíwọ̀ náà ti ń gbé wá àti òdòlóko àtòdólẹ́wù. I'm telling you the truth, there's no gàrí mọ́jọ́dá again. Ibi tí wọ́n ti ń gbé wá ni mo ti ń sọ fún yín, díẹ̀ náà máa ń gbé wá láti igbó oyè ìlú tèmi, ẹ̀yin omi dẹ̀ ni. Ìjì àti sáìdì jẹ́ gbèǹdé lọ́n. Because MMT mistake yẹn ti wá, we sold our land to the foreigner. Kò sí ibi tá a máa fi gbin gàrí mọ́. And àwọn ọmọ àjòjì wọ́n ti ń gbalẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. Very close to my place in Pokaze. A máa ń sábà ń sọ wípé ẹ má jẹ́ ká talẹ̀ fún àwọn àjòjì gòdògò. But when àjòjì gòdògò brings 10 million naira, we are ready to sell it. Wọ́n á dẹ̀ fi ṣe tó bá wù wọ́n. Land occupancy in Lagos State, in Nigeria, is 99 years. If you don't know, they will be there for 99 years without any mimi to mami won. So ibo la fẹ́ fi kí la fẹ́ fi ṣoko. Ìpolówó náà wà tá a máa sọ yí pé we are the food basket of the state. Ẹ̀pẹ́ wa ń bí ta ti ń ṣẹja, dredging ti gba Ẹ̀pẹ́, ó ti gba gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́. Our women, they are not fishing again. So what are we talking about? To secure food, that is my own direction. To secure food in this area is àwọn olórí wa wọ́n wá mọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n mọ̀ wípé kíní yìí kíní yóò fílẹ̀ bóyá ká fílẹ̀. Instead of them to address it, they are always doing the window shopping. A máa pè kíní kan ní window, a kàn máa ń kápá láró ká believe kó real which is not real. That's what they do. Kíní kan gbé mi nú láàárọ̀ yìí, I did something very marvelous. Some people call me, doctor, why? I said, it is time you do that. Téèyàn bá ń ṣe kà, ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé kà ló ń ṣe. Yes. At this level of our education and age, mi ò rò pé mo tún lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ everybody more. Other than to tell him the truth, you are not ready to listen to me on your own. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún ẹnìkan tó súnmọ́ gbogbo àná yìí pé you are not doing the right thing. He's a politician. Ẹni tó bá jẹ́ olórí for 12 years tí ọmọ kan ò dìde látara ẹ̀, you are not a good leader. You are not a good leader. Let your name be praised by everybody. You are a bad leader. And I told him to his face. A bad leader for that matter. I will campaign publicly against him. I said it to somebody very close to me. Publicly against him that you can't run again. We are tired of you. We need another person. So àwọn olórí wa wọ́n ṣe wá dáadáa o. Ìkà ni wọ́n mọ bọ́n ṣe ń tọ́jú ara wọn. I said something. Mo ní wọ́n á rí QC appointment l'Abuja ní gbogbo ibi tó máa ti ń rí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa fún àwọn associate iṣẹ́ teaching wọ́n máa fáwọn àwọn tó máa sọ fún àwọn tó máa fi I have facilitated 25 employment irú iṣẹ́ wo ló fún wa irú iṣẹ́ wo ló fún wa ìwé tẹ̀wá kàn yẹn ó yàtọ̀ sí ìwé tó wọ́n tẹ̀ lọ́n fún ní iṣẹ́ mi l'Abuja ni wọ́n tó fọ́sà even brilliant bọ̀ ẹ́ dẹ̀ máa mú wa torí pé kí ni these are poor people tó máa ti rí teaching wọ́n ti mọ̀ yí pé ilé ayé wọn ti tó àwa náà fẹ́ di díjì l'Abuja àwa náà fẹ́ di lórúkọ l'Abuja tábà continue we retire as level 17 officer nobody will hear our names so we need to change the option of we the politicians and the led and nobody is doing that we need to face them to kámọ̀ ìkájẹ́ kọ́mọ̀ yìí pé n tó ń ṣe èèyàn burúkú ni ẹ and I have done that one today mo ti sọ̀kò sórùlé mo ti ń gbóhùn ẹni tó nílé and I am ready for any consequence. The third one kí n tó kágbá wọlé òun ni wípé àwa fúnra wa àti kí n tó àmì thank you ma kí n tó farati àwa fúnra wa we are not Ọ̀túnba yóò lásọ̀rọ̀ kan tí wọ́n bá ti fún wa ní nǹkan kékeré a ti gbàgbé ẹlòmíì ò jẹ ju that 1 cup of rice tán pín lọ́jọ́ yẹn at alhan títí dìsín ó ti gbàgbé wípé the vote òun fúnra ẹ pé mi ò tẹ̀ ṣe ní òdìbò yẹn you denied him of a vote yes wọ́n máa manipulate we all know that but you denied him of a vote conscience tẹ́lẹ̀ máa sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ìkún dìbò fún this ntara fi ń ṣe kíní eré yìí ntí àwọn èèyàn ń lò láti fi jẹ́ kí olórí kan sọ di kórí wọn pé ni and this is the power of the thumbprint we've lost it in Nigeria and it's a shame on us it's a shame on us ẹ jẹ́ kí àwa tí a jẹ́ citizens tí a jẹ́ ọmọ ìlú let us come back to our realities ká mọ̀ wípé bí Nàìjíríà ẹ wo bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ báyìí ẹ wo bí nǹkan ṣe ń lọ most of us ta ní mọ́tò àlègbé mọ́tò jáde mọ́ àwọn tó wá láti ibi tó yìn owó yẹn ti double tí yóò bá jẹ́ ní tó fẹ́ aṣílẹ̀ ní ẹlòmíì ànírèrò bí because the cost of transportation is on the high side it's becoming unbearable rice ti ń lọlẹ̀ ńgbà kan tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ti tó bẹ̀ sí lọ sókè ṣé mò ń parọ́ ni and àwa náà ni a fa gbogbo wàhálà tó bá wa yìí the president is doing his bit yes let me say that he's doing his bit but sherry saboteurs ló pọ̀ jù and tí kìíní yìí bá continue like that ṣé àpótí ti fọ́pọ́dún kan tí aṣáájú débẹ̀ ní rí nǹkan kan tó wà significant if care is not taken for the 4 years but he is also doing everything possible so that pé orúkọ náà ò ní bàjẹ́ so let us assist the government láti lè jẹ́ kí wọ́n kọ́ yẹn ṣe and assist ourselves orientation wa àti ẹ̀ ti change it tèmi náà bá débẹ̀ mi náà fẹ́ bàjẹ́ láyé mọ̀ wípé after 20 years most of us a máa fi fẹ́ kúrò ilẹ̀ àwọn wa tó ń bọ̀ kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ dé bá adewari the youth of today ẹ̀rù bà mí ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn tó ń wọ kílẹ̀ tí máa ń pè kíní tó máa ń wọ̀ ẹ́ tó máa ń ságì lẹ́yìn náà máa di president lọ́la náà fẹ́ di councillor náà fẹ́ di chairman náà fẹ́ di gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀ ti gẹ̀ so by the time tí àwọn náà bá bẹ̀ sí di gbogbo nǹkan yẹn àwọn lè ti dàgbà tán àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ fi wàá máa ṣe bó ṣe wù wọ́n lórí ilẹ̀ and there's nothing we can do so better for us today to shout káwa náà rí nǹkan pa sọ pé and it begins from individual houses wọ́n sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ọmọ ẹ̀ ń jáde ó rí ọmọ tó yẹ kó mú kó jẹ́ means of sustainability fún òbí ó ti ń di ẹrù jẹjẹ fáwọn òbí ẹ̀ the only or the most important factor tí tó padà síbẹ̀ òun ni wípé we've lost everything on agriculture ẹ jẹ́ kí a mọ̀ wípé 1976 agricultural reform exercise tí Ọbásanjọ́ ṣe ń gbà yẹn operation what feed the nation we can still go back to operation feed the nation and the relics of it is that pé ntú ọba lè ṣe ẹ wo ilẹ̀ tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ọgbà yìí a lè gbin nǹkan síbẹ̀ ká dẹ̀ ka láàrin 3 months nínú compound wa àwa náà lè gbin nǹkan kàkà láàrin 3 months a nígbà tí lọ sọ́jà ilá òpẹ́ kò yí pẹ́ gbó kì í pẹ́ ewédú we can as well do it a máa ń tọ́ ewédú lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ when I was young.
àkíyèsí ni pé àwọn àyè díẹ̀díẹ̀ ta nílé wa ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà gbin nǹkan síbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ á ràn án lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ á lọ kọ́ bó ṣe ń gbé àwọn kinní ká má dúró de ìjọba ẹ rí àwọn tá a bá lè bọ́ sí bísínẹ́sì ìgbín káwa náà ṣe ká bá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ a máa ràn án lọ́wọ́ ẹ rí wọ́n ní adìẹ làágùn ìyẹn ni nǹkan tá à ń rí lọ́wọ́ báyìí pẹ̀lú ìjọba president Tinubu ẹ̀rí àwọn tó wá ń bà á jẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀ gan-an a lè máa tọ́ka sáwọn èèyàn yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ níbi báyìí sìn ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run rí wọn ṣùgbọ́n káwa náà wá dà níyàn pé àwa náà fẹ́ ṣe dáadáa torí pé táwa náà bá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ táwa náà máa lè ṣe dáadáa bẹ́ẹ̀ látara bẹ́ẹ̀ a kí àwọn bàbá wa fún ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n ti bá a sọ.
Tables laden with essentials such as rice, beans, cooking oil, and other necessities formed a bustling hub of activity.
Muslim association náà gbogbo ẹ ti wà ń bí báyìí so ọmọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń ṣètò yẹn ní díẹ̀ báyìí nísìnyí fún àwọn tá a bá láǹfààní láti gbà nínú àwọn tó fẹ́ pín sìn a máa gbọ́ lẹ́nu DG wa gbà tí ó tún máa kàn wá ẹ̀rí nítorí pé èròǹgbà wa ni pé ń kọ́ kíkíní kó kárí ilé kó kárí oko kọ́lọ́mbà kó fún wa ṣe.
Adébánjọ Ibrahim Giwa Adébọ̀wálé Ismaila Sakinat Adébọlá Abdulhamid Agbára Òjò Lukman Adésọyà Ibrahim Samba Adéwùmí Ògúnbẹ́kún Ayọ̀bámi and Alága Ìyábọ̀.
At the heart of it all stood the Concerned Nation Builders Initiative, a beacon of compassion and solidarity in challenging times. Their tireless efforts and unwavering dedication served as a reminder that, even in the darkest of days, there is always light to be found in the kindness of others. As the last parcel found its way into grateful hands, the echoes of gratitude lingered in the air, a testament to the power of community and resilience of the human spirit.
It's a very good intervention, and I think if more and more organizations like that can come up, begin to alleviate the issue of food security in our environment, because food is very important, you know. When you are able to feed yourself normally with a good nutrition, you are good to go. So when food is there, you are able to think rightly, but when you are hungry, they say an hungry man is an angry man. So they can do and undo. So it is very important. But then it's also important that we'll give people a good job that will enable us to have a sustainable program like this. Not that just distributing food, I mean, all of the time. But nonetheless, I think it's a very good initiative on their part. And I want to encourage them that they should continue, you know, even they should even spread their tentacle, because there is no how. Even some that are on the job, they don't have enough money to feed themselves. So they still need intervention like this to augur their financial status. Well, economic hardship is everywhere in the world. It's a global endemic problem now in the world. Like yesterday now, I heard that in Kenya there was a flood. You know, the dam was overflowed, about 40 people died. So it is everywhere in the world. What we can do is to help ourselves. Let us have maybe even if it's just small farmyard at the back of our compound to enable us have able to feed ourselves properly and our family. You know, then let us concentrate more on agriculture. You know, when you are able to focus on agriculture, you are able to attain food sustainability. It is not all chatting about United Nations program, all these things. These are theory. So let us be practical oriented, you know, and that's why we need programs like this so that people can be orientated on giving the right orientation on how to face the issue of food crisis in our community. A lot. You know, for instance, I know that even when you are bringing the food from the north, you have a lot of security guys on the road collecting illegal fee on the road here and there. All those who you eventually had, if you added to the consumer at the end of the day, that will know those one government need to eradicate that. Then there's same for more incentive like fertilizer to the farmers, to the right people. Some of this one, when they get the fertilizer, they will go and sell it to some other people. They will not use it at the end of the day. So more incentive. Then there should be tax holiday. You know, there should be tax holiday on some food. In the society like rice now, there should be tax holiday on people that are producing those, so that at the end of the day, it will come out in a reduced price for the people to actually be able to afford the food in the market.
Fantastic. You see, there is no other word I can use other than that word fantastic. Group like this could think the best it could do to make people laugh is to give them food. I think he has done fantastically okay. But at the same time, I want to implore our people, we must support CNI. CNI is just a non-governmental organization. The government is doing its bit. We can make a collaboration. They know who to give these things to. They are grassroots mobilizers. They live with them and they live in their midst. So I think if, like Otumba Yola has rightly said, if these things could be more, much more handled by a group like this, then please let us give it to them. And they must even be included in the program of the government. Government cannot do it all alone. They cannot do it all alone. But in a situation whereby we are not practicing inclusive governance in this country, this is where we are finding ourselves. So we must encourage them the more. Fantastically, they have done the well. The Lagos State government has started a very beautiful stride by revoking the license given to all these estate owners. They own our land. They are sitting on our lands, where we're supposed to retain the name of food baskets of the state. We've lost that particular pedigree. I said it when I was delivering my lecture. Where are we going to farm? Where is our farmland? Our forefathers' farmland? They are no more existing. We have houses everywhere, and we are suffering in Ekpe. I said in the olden days when we were growing up, we will have that Mojoda market as one of the food markets in Lagos State. On Sunday, and every Sunday, I think on Radio Lagos, they used to announce this is how much they are selling gari in Mojoda market, this and that, and all the items or commodities. But they are no more existing. We have to go to Ogun State to cultivate land where we were known for. Gari Mojoda. Gari Mojoda is now becoming Gari, what's it called? Gari Ishiwo. Gari Odolewu. Because we don't have land in Mojoda again. Igbo Itu is not having land. Because we've sold everything. We want to make money. There must be a regulation. We call it policy. Government policy must be in place to stop all this nonsense. I think that's what I have advocated for. Elo for Kombale. The government is doing its bit. Kalo for Kombale. I know what I want to believe with time. This hardship it's not going to consume us. Check it. It's not going to consume us. With time, everything will be okay.
Okay. iléeṣẹ́ wọn ò ní jóná. Àwọn tó ṣe tọdún yìí náà máa tún ṣe tó tún jù báyìí lọ fún wa lẹ́nu lágbára Ọlọ́run, ọwọ́ wọn á máa ròkè o. Wọn ní fi eléyìí ṣàṣemọ́ ọ̀la láìláì lálá mo ṣe jẹ́.
A fi àsìkò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹgbẹ́ CAN aṣíwájú mandate tó à ń ṣe ní Ẹ̀pẹ́. Ó di bí ọdún 4-5 sẹ́yìn tó ti ń fún wa ní oúnjẹ. A fi àsìkò ìdúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn kí Ọlọ́run máa bá wa gbé ọwọ́ wọn síwájú, kí Ọlọ́run bá wà pẹ̀lú wọn. Gbogbo ohun tí wọ́n fẹ́ nílọsíwájú nílùú Ẹ̀pẹ́, Ọlọ́run á bá wa gbé wọn débẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ bá wa pẹ̀lú wọn. À ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gan. Ọlọ́run á kẹ́ àwọn náà. Ọlọ́run á bá wa dúró tì wọ́n. Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wọn. Wọn tó dẹ̀ dùn ní ti fún wa. Wọn eléyìí kọ́ lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ òkè dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kejì kì í ṣẹlẹ̀ kẹta tó ń ṣe. Ọlọ́run á máa bá wa gbọ́wọ́ wọn sókè sí síwájú àti síwájú.
Oh, it's a good one. It's an exemplary initiative. An initiative that can be easily recommended for other groups to follow. You know, we have a lot of hunger in the town, and in most cases, people that are hungry, they are always angry. And to cater for the poor, to see to the plight of the downtrodden, I want to commend the organizer of the program, the leadership of concerned national, yes, exactly. And I want to use this opportunity to call on our political leaders, our traditional leaders, that we all have responsibilities towards our people. We all have what to do to make our people happy, you know, and this is one of them. They should be aware of the fact that the government cannot do it all alone. We can see the efforts and the concern of the present administration being headed by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his renewed hope. This renewed hope is not for Asiwaju alone, but it's for all of us. We should believe in the government, we should believe in him as the president. Work with him, support him, and even pray for him, for those of us that seriously believe in prayers. It's when he's able to be successful that we as Nigerians can be successful. Therefore, we need to support him. And whatever we can do in assisting our people, we should do it. We are not just there as the leaders. We are not just there as citizens or residents of Ẹ̀pẹ́ division. We are here actually to work with our people, support our people where they need our assistance, and make them happy. And that is what these people are doing. I wish to identify with them. Thank God I'm a member of CNI, and I want to renew and pledge again my loyalty, my concern, my commitment to the organization. For whatever it has pleased God Almighty to assist me with, I still want to do more for the betterment of our people. For people like us, when you see people happy, then I'm always happy. Therefore, I'm happy today, extremely happy. And let me even use this opportunity also to appeal to our members. Those of us that are in cooperative, that we should do it the way we need to do it. Cooperative also, you know, aligned with what we are doing in CNI, you know, to assist our members, to assist our community, and to assist any people that come on our way. You see, our people should do it the way they are supposed to do it. And if you are not a cooperator, I advise you to go and join a cooperative and be a cooperator. It's the best way to life.
So I'm here to take part of the food palliative being organized by CNI. So we are partly with them. Well, actually, they have been trying their best. I think this is the third initiative. We are just joining briefly. So they are extending their benefits down to Badagry. They are not limiting it to Ẹ̀pẹ́ local government alone. So we do appreciate that. And I'm using this medium to appreciate them from our chairman representative, Badagry Central, along the CDA, Badagry West. So we say a big very thank you to CNI. Progress forever.
Yes, I want to sincerely commend the CNI for this brilliant initiative. We observe in the country now, majority of the citizens are seriously facing the hardship which is caused by one of two issues in the country, in which the government is trying to settle some of the issues. We pray that God Almighty will continue to assist the government to curb the hardship in the country. There is serious hardship in the country. I want to commend the CNI once again. This is a good initiative for bringing relief to the entire community in Ekpe. May God Almighty continue to enrich the entire concerned nation initiative. Thank you very much.
It's a wonderful and nice initiative. I must commend the CNI for this initiative they brought up for the vulnerables and the less privileged to support in giving out what they can to the community people. And on behalf of the student body, I must give accolades to them for recognizing our students. And if we're talking of vulnerables, we know students are one of them, because in this hardship time, our students face a lot of things. And however, we, the student body, we are here, we are represented, and I must commend them for recognizing us and giving back to the society. It's a wonderful initiative, and I'm using this medium to commend them, and I pray God continue to guide them, give them that strength to continue this type of initiative. So it should be something of continuously. It should not be something that will just come in a year and stop in a year. So thank you very much on that.
What I would say is that I will appreciate them for deeming it fit to organize this kind of program, most especially at this crucial time in which there is hardship everywhere. And this will go a long way to assist people for the meantime to take care of themselves and their family. And I will also encourage them not to stop. They should continue to do more, though we understand that the economic situation have also affected this year edition, as we know what they have been doing before. But I'm very sure that in the next edition is going to be more elaborate than this. And I want to appreciate them once again, and also to their sponsors who have contributed their resources for the success of this program. God will continue to bless every one of them.
Concerned Nation Builders Initiative, as I've said earlier, is a non-governmental organization saddled with the responsibility of giving back to the society in our little quarter. And the word concern, we are so concerned about the nation buildings. So whatever we can do as a non-governmental organization is the effort we jet towards supporting our government in order to make Nigeria a better country for us to live. And our core values are: 1, community development advocacy, human capacity building, poverty alleviation, and promoting good governance. Over the year, since our existence in the year 2018, we've carried out successfully 31 projects, which has to do with: 1, empowerment of youth, over 24 youth in a Lagos State Vocational School at Igboye. And during COVID-19, we went to Riverine area to give them COVID-19 relief palliative to over 4 to 5 rural area dwellers. And we equally extend our hands of fellowship to physically challenged people in Ekpe division and beyond. And apart from that, we've been advocating over the year for community development in Ekpe, the area at which we need government attention. We try as much as possible to call on their attention to put a solution to the problem that is facing us in Ekpe division. And second, the poverty alleviation. Every year, we do give out food palliative to over 100, 200, and 250 indigents in Ekpe division, that's residents of Ekpe division, just to ameliorate their hardship, most especially this period of time. Our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying his best to ensure that Nigeria is safe, peaceful, calm, and comfortable for everybody to live in. But we can't leave it in the hands of him alone. We can't leave it in the hands of government alone. We can't be complaining all the time to say government are not doing anything. No, we need to pity them. They have a lot of things on their table. So what we need to do is we as an organization to come to their aid by complementing their effort to ensure that whatever thing we can do to better the life of the citizens, we should do that. And we call on philanthropists, individual, corporate organizations to as well follow suit by reaching out to the less privileged on the downtrodden, the needy, so that we can all live a comfortable life. As this year theme lies, it is called Live and Let Live. You can't have everything in your house and believe that you are fine. You are not fine. What about others suffering? You need to look back and consider those who are behind it that doesn't have anything. So you need to give back to those who doesn't have anything. It doesn't stop your own from growing. Rather, God will be blessing you more. So that's why we deem it fit to organize this program every year. As you can see, we planned for 250 beneficiaries. But from our own purse in our organization, with the support of our obas, some of our technocrats, sons and daughters in Ekpe division, we were able to raise $1 million plus. But trust me, last year we did, what was it called? 1 pint of rice, 1 pint of gari, and 1 pint of beans for individuals. 1 individual last year. But this year we can't try it. We bought rice for 40,000 naira last year. This year we are buying rice for 80,000 naira, 70,000 naira, which means that the 1 bag of rice this year is equivalent to 2 bags of rice last year. So we were not able to meet up with 250 people. So rather, we were able to meet up with 150. But from the list of people that we recorded here today, we recorded over close to 200, if not over 200. What do? We can't let them go like that. So we need to go extra mile to get more food for them, so that at least we can reach out to everybody without them not going with anything. They have to go smiling. So that's why we have to go out of our own comfort zone to reach more people. Are you getting my point? So that's why we try to do the little we can do to reach out to the remaining 50 that will make it up to 200 people that the 150 people that we plan for. So we again for extra 50, which is you can see that they are sharing now. So I think we would like to call on government, individual, corporate organization, and philanthropy to come to the aid of non-governmental organization. We can't live alone. Where we get our money is from sponsors, donors, corporate organization, individuals, philanthropy. And we are now calling on government to also look out for the non-governmental organizations that they are doing well in their various community, various locality, so that they can actually come to their support, because we are complementing their effort. So whatever thing they can do to push in our own challenge to, they should do it, so that we can do what? We can reach out to more audience. Well, my advice to all Nigerians is that we should remain calm. Governments led by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, economic transformation agenda is positive. We are so optimistic in his reformation agenda. As you can see, price of everything are going down, starting from oil to price of commodities and every other area, dollars and every other areas. But it is the people at the gas now that are sabotaging the efforts of our president. He has given the order for marketers to reduce the price of fuel. People who are selling at the gas to reduce the price of their commodity, and individuals to change their attitude toward extorting people. But yet they are not doing the right thing. And you are blaming government for what they are doing. You can't continue to blame government when they've taken a drastic action to make sure that they ameliorate, they ease the suffering of the masses. So why are we doing that? My advice is not just to government but to citizens who are in charge of businesses, commodities, agriculture, and every other thing that will make life better for Nigeria, to please have a change of mind, to ensure that they follow the government transformation agenda and support the government to make Nigeria a better place for us to live. Why are you frustrating the government and blaming the government over what? We can blame them for what they have done in the past, but there is now a reformed governance now, which they want to do the right thing, and they have taken the drastic step. Let us support them as well too, to ensure that Nigeria is comfortable and befitting for every one of us to live in. So that's my advice to individuals and government to gear their effort towards improving the life of the citizen, because our life, governance and administration lies in the hands of the federal government, state government and local government. They should administer us very well and ensure that they are so sincere in their dealings. We're not saying that they should not do what they want to do that will bring about good economic policy, but at the same time they should be concerned about the suffering of the masses and ensure that the suffering is lessened in due time, so that we won't record deaths of people all the time. For John Tory alone, they should do the right thing, so that Nigeria will be a good place, and we are going to reduce the Japa syndrome that we are into. People will not want to travel when life. I think the most important thing now is for us to eat. Once we can have our 3 square meal, Nigeria is a good and befitting place for us to live. We want to Japa, so government should ensure that we have our daily bread. And God bless Nigeria, God bless CNI, God bless the Ekpe division, and God bless Lagos State. Thank you.
As we conclude this CNI food palliative distribution event, let's keep the spirit of compassion alive as we continue to uplift communities together. Thank you for staying tuned to today's event. Join us next time for another life-changing event. I am Lydia Ajayi, reporting for a Code Blog.